What if the most terrifying killer on television wasn't hiding in the shadows, but sitting in an acting class, chasing applause? That's the twisted brilliance of Barry. On the surface, it sounds almost ridiculous, a hitman who stumbles into a community theater class and suddenly decides he wants to be an actor. It feels like a sketch that shouldn't last more than 5 minutes, but somehow it became one of HBO's most gripping crime dramas ever made. At the center is Barry Berkman, played by Bill Hader, a former Marine turned contract killer who drifts through life emotionally numb. During a job in Los Angeles, he walks into an acting class and, for the first time, feels something real. Applause, validation, purpose. And that's where the chaos begins. Because Barry isn't a secret hero. He's not a vigilante cleaning up the streets. From the very beginning, he's a bad guy who doesn't fully grasp how broken he is. Unlike Dexter, there's no moral code to hide behind. And unlike Breaking Bad, this isn't the slow corruption of a decent man. Barry starts in the dark and keeps sinking deeper. The early seasons balance absurd comedy with sudden bursts of violence. One minute you're laughing at the awkward intensity of an acting exercise, the next you're staring at the brutal consequences of Barry's double life. It even nods to the myth of the unstoppable assassin, made famous by John Wick, but strips away the glamour. The gunfights are messy, the violence is uncomfortable, sometimes it's even painfully awkward. And that tonal shift is what makes the show unforgettable. What begins as a quirky dark comedy slowly mutates into something far more disturbing. By its final season, the humor feels suffocating, the tension relentless. The story stops asking whether Barry can change and starts asking whether he ever deserved to. Behind it all, Hader pulled off one of the most surprising reinventions in recent TV history. Known for sketch comedy and spot-on impressions, he stepped into a role that demanded silence, restraint, and raw vulnerability. But he didn't just star in the series, he co-created it, shaped its bleak direction, and directed some of its most intense episodes. The action sequences feel intimate and chaotic, never flashy for the sake of it. Every shot serves the psychological spiral. What makes Barry truly unsettling isn't just the violence, it's the uncomfortable mirror it holds up. The show draws a sharp parallel between the ruthless world of contract killing and the ruthless world of entertainment. Both demand performance, both reward manipulation, both can chew people up and spit them out. By the time it ended, Barry wasn't just a clever premise anymore. It had evolved into a haunting character study about identity, guilt, and the lies we tell ourselves to survive. And once you've seen that transformation unfold, no other crime series